Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alan Ingalls.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Did we enjoy this film? Carolina, did you enjoy this film? Please thank again and welcome our wonderful actress, director, writer, Carolina Herfurth. I want to once again thank Rob Roth. He's right there. I know Rob, he's got a long way to go home. I want to thank him again for all your support with HBO and now as just a citizen and making these very special gifts that our filmmaker is going to get tonight very special. So Rob, thank you so much. I have one more thank you to make tonight. I want to thank Indu Carr. Indu, where is Indu? Is Indu here? Where's Indu? Indu Carr and her wonderful family, the Meadow Club and the Curry Club, for providing the catering for tonight, and Corey from Le Bon Bakery for providing the desserts, and Rocky Point Artisan Brewers for all the beer they're serving. But tonight's party provided by the Meadow Club and Curry Club, Indu, it is so special and it helps the festival so much. So please support the Curry Club and the Meadow Club. What I have to do before I bring John Anderson on stage is very quickly bring all my staff up here. Very quick. Everyone get up. Get up. Everyone get up here. Whole staff, get up here. Trophy is where? Come up here. Come up here. Come up. So before I bring up our MC to give out our awards tonight, I have one special award to give out. I mentioned it during the film tonight. I'd like to bring up Andrew Natoli to give him a special festival award for his career achievement. Andy, here you go, Andy. Get up here. Come on. Get in here. We're going to get a photo. Everyone get up. Come on, get in tight. Just hang on. You can say something, I bet you don't want to.
Oh, dear.
Do you want to?
Speech. Shucks, I'm speechless. Well, yeah. Actually, I'd just like to, well, this isn't easy, but I'd like to thank Alan, and I'd like to thank the whole staff of the Stoller Center. And I can only say that I've been probably the most fortunate person in the world to have been able to work with these wonderful people for 38 years. There's no place better than the Stoller Center, and there's no place better on earth to work. And I can only say thank you so much for everybody. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Joe. I've got some gifts for you, too. There's your gifts, Andy. We're going to miss you. You come visit us a lot and fix things when they break for us? Okay, my last order of business is to bring up our host extraordinaire for, we think, at least, I think, 18 years. He's the best, great guy, great MC, film critic, John Anderson. Thank you.
And the winner is La La Land. Oh no, it couldn't be La La Land. There's no subtitles in La La Land. It's really nice to be here. As Alan said, the festival's 22 years old, and I've been coming here for 27 years. The first several were very lonely, but the joke goes back to, I looked it up, 1997. I wrote a very favorable review of a Russian movie that was so eloquent and full of wisdom and passion that Alan booked the film without seeing it. And immediately after it, they were burning him in effigy in the parking lot. After that, he decided to watch the films before screening them, and he only trusted me to show up here, which I've been doing for some time. Alan has done a great job, and people have come here and been entertained and enlightened and edified, even by the American movies. You can watch Laura Gets a Cat and find out the secret to eternal youth, which is drink more wine than beer. Who knew? I like Wonder Woman as much as the next person, but the sounding is a real Wonder Woman movie. And I think when you come here to Stony Brook and watch these films, you're not just being entertained and edified and enlightened. You're making a political statement. And I hesitate to go into this area because film critics should not be talking about politics. So I'm not going to talk about healthcare or the Russians or Anthony Scaramucci or what Steve Bannon does to entertain himself. What has when it goes into the cultural area, I think it's fair game. And I think what's happened in the last few years is that Americans have been given a license to be stupid. Ignorance used to be embarrassing. It's no longer embarrassing. And as much as I make fun of Alan about, the fact that you need a visa to come to the film festival every year and speak Dutch, you also need to, more than ever now, you need to see these films from around, and also films that you wouldn't otherwise see that are made here. So you people are on the right side of movies, and you're on the right side of history. So keep it up. And on that note, let's give out some stuff. Everybody gets a cat. Be nice to it. The first award is it's a very interesting thing. Someone raised the point, they were reminded during Text for You of You Got Mail. Now, some of you may know this, You Got Mail was a remake of The Shop Around the Corner, which was directed by Ernst Lubitsch, who was a German expatriate born in Berlin. So, when they remake the film in America, Molly Ringwald is going to play you. But the first award tonight is the Closing Night Film Award to Carolina Herfer. So please, if you come up.
Hello again. Thank you so much for this undescribable, I don't know if this is the exact word, adventure I was allowed to have here. To travel to America for 8 years. I haven't been here, and it was the first time for me that I took a flight, because I'm very afraid of flying. And I wasn't flying for 8 years, and this time I decided I have to go, and it was more than worth it, because it was so special for me to be here, and it's such an honor to share this movie. This movie means a lot to me. It's my first movie as a director, and yes, I just wanted to say that I'm really, really honored and thankful, and that it was a very emotional journey with this movie for me, and this really is the cherry on top, so thank you.
Those cats are heavy. I found out something else tonight. A lot of people in the audience knew the words to, what's the song? Are the stars out tonight? I Only Have Eyes for You? They were all singing it around me. I don't know if you probably couldn't hear it. Or maybe I was hallucinating again. The audience award for the best short. Is this a tie? No. Well, okay. I'm in a fugue state. No, I'm not really. The audience award for the best short. This is a very exciting film, and I know it's a very popular choice, and it's for Pavel Gomennikov. I knew I was going to, Pavel, please, for Just Go.
Well, I'm very excited right now. It's for those who have been to the festival and seen Purple Dreams. I'm like those guys who just saw on a white piece of paper that they are attending the theater. I'm just not that outgoing, so I'm not falling on the floor, and just because of that. But I'm really excited. So thank you so much for this award. I will not be very original. I will do as everyone. I will thank few people, and I would like to thank first the Stony Brook Film Festival and all the team behind it, because I think you have made something really brilliant, something unique, and something, I'm not afraid of that word, even legendary. And I think the audience and us filmmakers really appreciate it, because we the filmmakers, we need a place where to show our films, and the audience needs a place where to see it. So thank you so much, and you should be very proud of yourself, and not even should, you must be proud of yourself. And thank you very much to Alan, thank you very much to... And I also want to thank the audience, because I love the audience here, and people in Europe would say, oh, you sound so American. But I would answer, I sound honest, because I really love you, because you, the audience, you make this happen. And thanks to my team, and thanks to everyone who made this happen. And last but not the least, I want to do one thing with you. It's something that's going to bring the story back of the film here. And it's a story about the dream, because for 11 years, actually, my big dream was to come here to America and to direct films, TV, and commercials. And this is a special year, because this is a year where I'm starting to realize this dream, because for the past 11 years, I was working around the world to gain experience. And this award helps a lot to build this first block into that big dream. So thank you so much for that. And the last thing I want to do is I will count till 3. And when I say 3, clap the hands together. Okay? Are you ready? So 1, 2, 3. It's a reminder and a wish to you also, and the main topic of the film is always follow your dreams, don't follow others. And believe in yourself. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Pavels. I practiced your name. That was the mistake. The jury award for Best Short. Very funny film. I'm so glad that Alan decided to show it. Nadav Shlomo Giladi for Across the Line, our Israeli-Palestinian comedy. He's outside having a smoke with the Armenian. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oy Izmir, I got an award. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say except thank you all. And probably I did this movie for you guys. If you enjoyed it, that was my first aim. And my second aim, maybe I'm mixing, but my another aim that I have is to realize that we're all the same. We're all the same. It's all about communication. Even if I don't speak Russian, Armenian, or other languages, I wish I could, but I feel like every human being on the planet Earth is my brother. And I really one of the first people who would want to see world peace. So if you learn everything from my movie, and you learn that you can communicate and you can be friends no matter what, no matter how you look, I did my job. And now I want to thank Stony Brooks and everybody that brought me here, because this was now this is my favorite festival. Thank you so much.
little more enthusiasm, huh? Okay. This year we're giving out a special recognition from the jury, Achievement in Social Impact, which is going to Purple Dreams. Here to present, here to accept, is producer Robin Gray. Is Robin here? Hi, Robin.
Wow, this is fantastic. I can't believe I got the award, the exact award I would have wanted. It's so great that we're being awarded a social cause, special recognition, because this is exactly what the film is for. We're looking to make an impact with the cause and for everybody to understand how important arts education is. And the kids in our film would be ecstatic to be here. Our director, Joanne Hock, I'm sure is like waiting with bated breath to hear if we won anything. But in the end, I'm so glad that New York this is our first audience in New York. I'm a New Yorker, but I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's so great to bring it back here, especially since I graduated from Stony Brook. Thank you so much to the festival. It is my favorite festival. It's fantastic here. I can't believe how great everybody is. Thank you to Alan and to Patrick and to everybody else that has helped me. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, thank you. Okay.
Two bags. Can you guys be noisier in there? Okay, sorry. I found this to be a heartbreaking film, and I don't know if people agree with me about that, but I was so happy to watch it and so sad at the same time. The 2017 special recognition by the jury, the spirit of independent filmmaking. The award goes to Laura Gets a Cat. Here to accept it is the writer, director, and actor, Michael Farrell, who I saw, and here he comes. Ian to roast you.
Thanks. I just have two things to say. One, Devin Sanchez and Chris Prine and I, this is our second feature film that we've made. So we've been to a lot of film festivals, and a lot of film festivals get a lot of things wrong, and some get things right. Stony Brook Film Festival gets so much right, and you don't need me to tell you that because you're all here. But just from my point of view, 2 thumbs up here. We've been treated very kindly, and the hosts here, everybody has been so gracious, and we really appreciate it. Also, I just have to say, this community here, it's just motivating and inspiring that you care that we make these small films. We have like no money, we have no access to celebrities, and sometimes, you know, it's difficult when we're making these and deciding to make these films to have the inspiration that anyone will care, and just the fact that you're all here and that hopefully you do care, it's very inspiring and very motivating, so thank you.
You got bags of stuff. Don't forget the bags of stuff. Can't forget the bags of loot. The audience choice for Best Feature. Fanny's Journey. Director Lola Dwellon was unable to attend, but thanks to the audience for enjoying her film. There you go. Also, the audience choice for Best Feature goes to The Edge of the Sky, accepting the award of directors Todd Wilder and Jed Wilder.
So Todd and I grew up here in Stony Brook. And so for us, having the film's world premiere here in Stony Brook at the Stony Brook Film Festival has great meaning. Just to show the film here, let alone win this award. Alan, you have done something incredibly special for this community. We've been attending this film festival for many years. And it is the turnout over the course of the last week and plus is really a tribute to the hard work that you've poured into this festival and your entire team. So congratulations. We made this film because we thought there was a grave injustice that was occurring, and we strongly believe that we live in a democracy, and the institutions in this country answer to people, to us. And if you want to affect change and you want to have an impact, change the status quo, and that's really what our film was about. It was a journey of 4 mothers who really were American heroes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for this award.
Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a wild festival. You come here, you make friends in 15 minutes. And really, I think Alan's got friends all over the world that he's made at the festival. He will be allowing people to touch the hem of his garments after the festivities. But meanwhile, we have to get out the jury award for Best Feature, which goes to The Sounding. Accepting the award are writer, director, actress Catherine Eaton and co-writer Brian Delaney.
Guys, take pictures of this, please. This is a huge honor. Wow, I think I'm taller than this, or it's my shoes, maybe. This is a huge honor. We made a film about an outlier. Oh, thank you so much. And it's incredibly moving. Those are the stories that I think we're both curious about, or the people that live on the fringes. And it's very moving to me that that story or any of those stories speak to anyone else, because you never know if they will. And I think so many of us do understand that and understand the importance of it. And it just means a great deal to me that anybody else can acknowledge that. We made this up, you know, it came from our heads, and it's our first feature, so I'm so grateful. When you're a little girl and you're telling these stories in your backyard and you're recruiting your friends and your dog to do this, you're imagining the audience, and you're imagining the huge stage and the massive screen. And then you become an adult and you try to make this a reality, and you start to mitigate your imagination of what's possible and what will happen. And then you come to Stony Brook. And there are hundreds of people who stand up and tell you how much your film meant to them. And there's a big, beautiful screen, and you're treated like kings and queens here. I can't thank you enough. It means so much. And I want Brian to say something too. So.
Yeah, first I'd just love to reiterate what Catherine says about this festival, and at risk of repeating what others have said, it's very, very special and unique. You know, the old joke about writers in Hollywood, you know, they say, you know, you heard about the dumb blonde, she slept with the writer, right? And that's an old joke in Hollywood, because writers are at the bottom of the heap. And, you know, even though my contribution to this film was at the level of the screenplay, which I wrote with Catherine, when you compare it to the extraordinary work that she has done at every level of this film, also, and, you know, she's the true star of this show, and yet I come here and I'm extremely welcomed by Stony Brook and by everybody else, and it's just been an honor. But for me, I want to honor Catherine also for, I've been with her every step of this journey, and it has, only the two of us know what the journey has been, and it's been extraordinary. And I just, I thank you for honoring her and her vision and her grit and her relentlessness to make this film, and it's been my joy to make it with her. And thank you for honoring us with this award. It means a lot. Thank you.
So anyway, that looks like it. I will be here next year whether there's a festival or not, but there will be a festival. So please continue to support Stony Brook and Alan, and you know, buy newspapers, and maybe I can, you know, get a new suit. Thank you for having me again, and thanks for everybody for coming, and thanks to filmmakers for the great films.